Handa's surprise. Handa put 7 delicious fruits in a basket for her friend Akayo. She will be surprised, thought Handa as she set off for Akayo's village. Wow, look at those lovely fruits. They look delicious. I wonder which fruit she'll like best. Will she like the soft yellow banana? Or the sweet-smelling guava? Will she like the round, juicy orange? Or the ripe red mango? Will she like the spiky-leaved pineapple? The creamy green avocado? Or the tangy purple passion fruit? Which fruit will Akayo like best? Hello, Akayo, said Handa. I've brought you a surprise. Tangerines, said Akayo. My favorite fruit. Tangerines, said Handa. That is a surprise. Wow, what a surprise. I didn't think there was going to be any fruit left. I'm so glad she got her favorite fruit in the end. What's your favorite fruit? Oh, nice. Mine's passion fruit. So much. They weren't doing anything, Mum and the baby. Nothing really. Then, ding dong. Ooh. Mum looked at the door. The baby looked at Mum. It was Auntie Pippa. Auntie Bibba came inside with her arms out wide, 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 and one big, big smile. Ooh, she said, I want to squeeze him. I want to squeeze the baby. I want to squeeze him so much. And she sat the baby on her knee to play clap, clap, stomp your foot. Then she read him a book. Hmm. They weren't doing anything, Mum and the baby and Auntie Bibba. Nothing really. Then, ding dong. Hello, hello. Mum looked at the door. Auntie Bibba looked at the baby. The baby looked at Mum. It was Uncle, Uncle Dee. Uncle Dee came inside with his eyebrows raised up high, 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 and his lips scrunched up small, small, small. Hello, hello, he said. I want to kiss him. I want to kiss the baby. I want to kiss him so much. And he put the baby on his shoulders, and it felt shaky, shaky. And he flip-flap him over till he nearly dropped him. Aye! They weren't doing anything. Mum and the baby and Auntie Bibba and Uncle Dee. Nothing really. Then, ding dong, yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo. Mum looked at the door. Uncle Dee looked at Auntie Bibba. Auntie Bibba looked at the baby looked at Mum. It was Nanny! Nanny and Gran. Nanny and Gran came inside with their handbags cocked up to one side and their brolly hook up on their sleeve. Yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo, they said. I want to eat him. I want to eat the baby. I want to eat him so much. And they hug him and they love him and they make him feel so cozy, singing songs and dancing till it was time for sleeping. They weren't doing anything. Mum and the baby and Auntie Bibba and Uncle Dee and Nanny and Gran. Nothing really. Then, ding dong. Hey, pow pow. Mum looked at the door. Nanny looked at Gran. Gran looked at Uncle Dee. Uncle Dee looked at Auntie Bibba. Auntie Bibba looked at the baby. It was Cousin KK and Big Cousin Ross. Cousin KK came inside and he spin up his hat round and round and he do like he riding horsey. Giddy up, giddy up. Hey, pow pow, he said. I want to fight him. I want to fight the baby. I want to fight him so much. And they wrestle and they wrestle. He pushed the baby first, the baby hits him back. He give the baby pinch, the baby give him slap. And then they laugh and laugh and laugh. And the house was full. And they sit down there waiting for the next ding dong. They wait and they wait, but it never come. Mum said, "Is everybody all right?" And the baby and cousin start to fight again. Nanny and Gran take out cards and dominoes. Uncle Dee start to slap them down on the table. And Auntie Bibba play some records really loud. Mum said, "What madness is all around?" They weren't doing anything. Mum and the baby and Auntie Bibba and Uncle Dee and Nanny and Gran and Cousin KK. Nothing really. Then, ding dong, I'm home. And everybody stopped. Mum picked up the baby and they all wait by the door. Surprise! Everybody said. And Mum said, "Happy birthday, Daddy." And everybody joined in. Then Daddy rubbed the baby face against the whiskers on his chin. And Mum brought in the food that she'd been cooking. Everybody enjoyed the party. And when it was time for them to go and everybody tired, the baby wanted to play some more. Mum said, "No." She put him to bed. But the baby played bounce with Ted, played bounce in his cot. And he remembered everybody saying how they wanted to squeeze and kiss and eat and fight him because they loved him so much. There was once a herd of elephants. Elephants young, elephants old, elephants tall and short, fat and thin, and all were different, but all were happy, and almost all were the same colour. All except Elmer. Elmer was not elephant colour. He was patchwork. Elmer was yellow and orange and red and pink and purple and blue and green and black and white. It was Elmer who kept the other elephants happy. Their games and jokes were always his idea. If an elephant was laughing, the cause was usually Elmer. But Elmer himself wasn't happy. Who ever heard of a patchwork elephant? He thought. No wonder they laugh at me. One morning, just as the others were waking up, Elmer slipped away. As he walked through the jungle, Elmer met other animals. Good morning, Elmer, they said. After a long walk, Elmer found what he was looking for. A large bush covered with elephant-coloured berries. Elmer caught hold of the bush and shook it until the berries fell to the ground. Then Elmer lay down and rolled over the berries, this way and that. He picked up bunches of berries. And rubbed himself all over until he was covered with berry juice. When he had finished, there wasn't a sign of any yellow or orange or red or pink or purple or blue or green or black or white. Elmer looked like any other elephant. On his way back through the jungle, Elmer passed the other animals. Good morning, elephant. On his way back through the jungle, Elmer passed the other animals. Good morning, elephant, they said. When Elmer rejoined the herd, none of the other elephants noticed him. As he stood there, Elmer felt something was wrong. But what? He looked around. Same old jungle, same old blue sky, same old rain cloud, same old elephants. The other elephants were standing absolutely still, silent, and serious. Elmer had never seen them so serious before. It made him want to laugh. Finally, he could bear it no longer. He lifted his trunk, and at the top of his voice, he shouted, "Boo!" All the elephants jumped in surprise. Elmer was helpless with laughter. Then the others began to laugh. Too bad Elmer isn't here to share the fun, they said, laughing harder and harder. And then the rain cloud burst. The rain fell on Elmer. His patchwork started to show again. Oh, Elmer, gasped an old elephant as Elmer washed back to normal. You've played some good jokes, but this has been the biggest laugh of all. What would we do without you? We must celebrate this day every year, said another. The day of Elmer's best joke. All of us elephants will decorate ourselves in his honour, said a third. And Elmer will decorate himself elephant colour. And one day, each year, the elephants colour themselves yellow or orange or red or pink or purple or blue or green or black or white and have a parade. If you happen to see an elephant in the Elmer's Day parade who is ordinary elephant colour, you will know it must be Elmer. Wow, what a colourful parade! That's so exciting. It's nice that his differences could be celebrated and he still felt part of the community of elephants. That's Sam I am. That's Sam I am. I do not like That's Sam I am. Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Would you like them here or there? I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Would you like them in a house? Would you like them with a mouse? I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Would you like to eat them in a box? Would you eat them with a fox? Not in a box, not with a fox, not in a house, not with a mouse. I would not eat them here or there. I would not eat them anywhere. I would not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Sam I am. Would you, could you, in a car? Eat them, eat them. Here they are. I would not, could not, in a car. You may like them, you will see. You may like them in a tree. I would not, could not in a tree, not in a car. You let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like them. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. A train, a train, a train. Would you, could you? A train, a train, a train, a train. Could you, would you, on a train? Not on a train, not in a tree, not in a car. Sam, let me be. I would not, could not. Not on a train, not in a tree, not in a car. Sam, let me be. I would not, could not, in a box. I could not, would not, with a fox. I will not eat them with a mouse. I will not eat them in a house. I will not eat them here or there. I will not eat them anywhere. I do not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Say, in the dark? Here, in the dark. Would you, could you, in the dark? I would not, could not, in the dark. Would you, could you, in the rain? I would not, could not, in the rain. Not in the dark, not on a train, not in a car, not in a tree. I do not like them, Sam, you see. Not in a house, not in a box, not with a mouse, not with a fox. I will not eat them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. You do not like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam, I am. Could you, would you, with a goat? I would not, could not, with a goat. Would you, could you, on a boat? I could not, would not, on a boat. I will not, with a goat. I will not eat them in the rain. I will not eat them on a train, not in the dark, not in a tree, not in a car. You let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I will not eat them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. You do not like them, so you say. Try them, and you may. Try them, and you may, I say. Sam, if you will let me be, I will try them. You will see. Say, I do like green eggs and ham. I do. I like them, Sam I am. I would eat them on a boat. I would eat them in a boat. I would eat them with a goat. And I will eat them in the train and in the dark. And I will eat them in the rain and in the dark and on a train and in a car and in a tree. They're so good, you see. So I will eat them in a box, and I will eat them with a fox, and I will eat them in a house, and I will eat them with a mouse, and I will eat them here and there. Say I will eat them anywhere. I do so like green eggs and ham. Thank you, Sam, I am. Wow, it's so good that he tried something new. It's important to try new things. Maisy's bedtime. It's bedtime for Maisy and Panda. Maisy closes her bedroom curtains. Twoo, twoo, says the owl. Maisy has a wash and brushes her teeth. Maisy puts on her pajamas. She gets into bed and reads a bedtime story. But where is Panda? Is he in the toy box? Oh, there he is. Maisy switches off the light, but she can't go to sleep. Maisy needs the loo, and so does Panda. Maisy is really sleepy now. Good night, Maisy. Good night, Panda. Oh, that was really nice. Making me a bit sleepy too. Are you getting sleepy? The very hungry caterpillar. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. He started to look for some food. On Monday, he ate through one apple, but he was still hungry. He started to look for some food. On Tuesday, he ate through two pears, but he was still hungry. He started to look for some food. On Wednesday, he ate through three plums, but he was still hungry. He started to look for some food. On Thursday, he ate through four strawberries, but he was still hungry. He started to look for some food. On Friday, he ate through five oranges, but he was still hungry. On Saturday, he ate through one piece of chocolate cake, one ice cream cone, one pickle, one slice of Swiss cheese, one slice of salami, one lollipop, one piece of cherry pie, one sausage, one cupcake, and one slice of watermelon. That night, he had a stomachache. The next day was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through one nice green leaf, and after that, he felt much better. Now he wasn't hungry anymore, and he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He built a small house called a cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon and pushed his way out, and he was a beautiful butterfly. Mouse took a stroll through the deep, dark wood. A fox saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come and have lunch in my underground house. It's terribly kind of you, Fox, but no, I'm going to have a lunch with a Gruffalo. A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo? A Gruffalo? Why didn't you know? He has terrible tusks and terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws. Where are you meeting him? Here, by these rocks. And his favourite food is roasted fox. Roasted fox? I'm off, said Fox. Goodbye, little mouse. And away he sped. Silly old fox. Doesn't he know there's no such thing as a Gruffalo? On went the mouse through the deep dark wood. An owl saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come and have tea in my treetop house. It's frightfully nice of you, owl, but no, I'm going to have tea with a Gruffalo. A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo? A Gruffalo? Why didn't you know? He has knobbly knees and turned out toes and a poisonous wart at the end of his nose. Where are you meeting him? Here, by the stream. And his favourite food is owl ice cream. Owl ice cream? Do-it-do! Goodbye, little mouse. And away owl flew. Silly old owl, doesn't he know there's no such thing as a Gruffalo? On went the mouse through the deep dark wood. A snake saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come for a feast in my log pile house. It's wonderfully good of you, snake, but no, I'm having a feast with a Gruffalo. A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo? A Gruffalo? Why, didn't you know? His eyes are orange. His tongue is black. He has purple prickles all over his back. Where are you meeting him? Here by this lake. And his favourite food is scrambled snake. Scrambled snake? It's time I hid. Goodbye, little mouse. And away snake slid. Silly old snake. Doesn't he know there's no such thing as a Gruffalo? Oh, but who is this creature with terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws? He has knobbly knees and turned out toes. His eyes are orange, his tongue is black, he has purple prickles all over his back. Oh, help! Oh, no! It's a Gruffalo! My favourite food, said. My favourite food, the Gruffalo said. You'll taste good on a slice of bread. Good? The mouse said. Don't call me good. I'm the scariest creature in this wood. Just walk behind me and soon you'll see everyone is afraid of me. All right, the Gruffalo said, bursting with laughter. You go ahead and I'll follow after. They walked and walked till the Gruffalo said, I hear a hiss in the leaves ahead. It's Snake, said the mouse. Why, Snake, hello. Snake took one look at the Gruffalo. Oh, crumbs, he said. Goodbye, little mouse. And off he slid into his log pile house. You see, said the mouse. I told you so. Amazing, said the Gruffalo. They walked some more till the Gruffalo said, I hear a hoot in the trees ahead. It's Owl, said the mouse. Why, Owl, hello. Owl took one look at the Gruffalo. Oh dear, he said. Goodbye, little mouse. And off he flew to his treetop house. You see, said the mouse, I told you so. Astounding, said the Gruffalo. They
Where the
walked some
wild
more till the
things
Gruffalo
are,
said,
the night Max wore his
I can
wolf
hear his
suit
feet on
and
the path
made
ahead.
mischief of one kind.
It's Fox, said the mouse. Why, Fox,
And
hello.
another.
Fox took one look at the Gruffalo.
His mother
Oh,
called
help,
him
he
Wild
said.
Thing.
Goodbye, little mouse.
And Max said,
And off
I'll
he
eat
ran
you up.
to his underground
So he was sent to
house.
bed without eating anything.
Well, Gruffalo, said the mouse, you
Naughty
see,
Max.
everyone is afraid of me.
That very night in Max's
now,
room, a
My
forest grew.
tummy's beginning to rumble. And my favourite food is...
And grew.
Gruffalo crumble. Gruffalo crumble,
And grew.
the Gruffalo said.
Until his ceiling
And quick as the
hung
wind,
with vines,
he turned
and the walls
fled.
became the world all around.
All was quiet in the deep, dark wood. The mouse found a nut, and the nut
And an ocean
was
tumbled
good.
by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, Be still, and tamed them with a magic trick. Of staring into their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all the wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. Wow, they're being really wild, aren't they? Now stop, said Max. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. And then, all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, Oh no, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so. And Max said, No. The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye and sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. The rainbow fish. A long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish. Not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue and green and purple, with sparkling silver scales among them. The other fish were all amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. "Come on, Rainbow Fish," they would call. "Come and play with us." But the Rainbow Fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. "Rainbow Fish, wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They are so wonderful, and you have so many." "You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are?" cried the rainbow fish. "Get away from me." Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset. He told all of his friends what had happened. From then on, no one would have anything to do with the rainbow fish. They turned away when he swam by. What good were the dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day, he poured out his troubles to the starfish. "I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anybody like me?" "I can't answer that for you," said the starfish. "But if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cave, you will find the wise octopus. Maybe she can help you." The rainbow fish found the cave. It was very dark inside and he couldn't see anything. Then suddenly, two eyes caught him in their glare, and the octopus emerged from the darkness. "I have been waiting for you," said the octopus with a deep voice. "I have been waiting for you," said the octopus with a deep voice. "The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy." "I can't," the rainbow fish started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared into a dark cloud of ink. "Give away my scales? My beautiful shining scales? Never! How could I be happy without them?" Suddenly, he felt the light touch of a fin. The little blue fish was back. "Rainbow fish, please don't be angry. I just want one little scale." The rainbow fish wavered. "Only one very, very small shimmery scale," he thought. "Well, maybe I wouldn't miss just one. Carefully, the rainbow fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish. Thank you! Oh, thank you very much! The little blue fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shiny scale in among his blue ones. A rather peculiar feeling came over the rainbow fish. For a long time he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new scale glittering in the water. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scale flashing the rainbow fish, so it didn't take long before the rainbow fish was surrounded by other fish. Everyone wanted a glittering scale. The rainbow fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. When the water around him was filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. Finally, the rainbow fish had only one shining scale left. His most prized possessions had been given away, yet he was very happy. "Come on, rainbow fish," they called. "Come and play with us." "Here I come," said the rainbow fish, and, as happy as Splash, he swam off to join his friends. Sharing is caring. It feels really good to share, doesn't it? Going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Grass. Long wavy grass. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Swishy swashy, swishy swashy, swishy swashy. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. A river. A deep, cold river. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Splash, splosh, splash, splosh, splash, splosh. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Mud. Thick, oozy mud. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Squelch, squirch, squelch, squirch, squelch, squirch. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. A forest. A big dark forest. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Stumble trip, stumble trip, stumble trip. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. A snowstorm. A swirling, whirling snowstorm. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Hoo woo! Hoo! Hoo woo! Hoo! Hoo woo! Hoo woo! Hoo woo! Hoo woo! Hoo woo! We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. A cave. A narrow, gloomy cave. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. What's that? One shiny wet nose, two big furry ears, two big goggly eyes. It's a bear! Quick! Back through the cave, tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. Back through the snowstorm, woo, 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 woo. Back through the forest, stumble, trip, stumble, trip, stumble, trip. Back through the mud, squelch, 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 squelch. Back through the river, splash, splosh, splash, splosh, splash, splosh. Back through the grass, swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy. Get to our front door, open the door, up the stairs. Oh no, we forgot to shut the door. Back downstairs, shut the door, back upstairs, into the bedroom, into the bed, under the covers. We're not going on a bear hunt again. Oh my gosh, that bear was really scary. I'm glad they got back home safely and quickly. The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play, so he sat in the house all that cold, cold, wet day. I sat there with Sally. We sat there, we two, and I said, how I wish we had something to do. Too wet to go out, too cold to play ball. So we sat in the house. We did nothing at all. So all we could do was sit, 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 sit. And we did not like it, not one little bit. And then something went bump. How that bump made us jump. We looked. Then we saw him step in on the mat. We looked and we saw him, the cat in the hat. And he said to us, why do you sit there like that? I know it is wet and the sun is not sunny, but we can have lots of good fun that is funny. I know some good games we can play, said the cat. I know some new tricks, said the cat in the hat. A lot of good tricks. I will show them to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do. Then Sally and I did not know what to say. Our mother was out of the house for the day. But our fish said, no, no, make that cat go away. Tell the cat in the hat you do not want to play. He should not be here. He should not be about. He should not be here when your mother is out. Now, now, have no fear, said the cat. My tricks are not bad, said the cat in the hat. Why, we can have lots of good fun if you wish, with a game that I call Up, Up, Up with a Fish. Put me down, said the fish. This is no fun at all. Put me down, said the fish. I do not wish to fall. Have no fear, said the cat. I will not let you fall. I will hold you up high as I stand on a ball, with a book in one hand and a cup on my hat. But that is not all I can do, said the cat. Look at me! Look at me now, said the cat, with a cup and a cake on the top of my hat. I can hold up 2 books. I can hold up the fish and a little toy ship and some milk on a dish. And look, I can hop up and down on the ball. But that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. Look at me! Look at me! Look at me now! It is fun to have fun, but you have to know how. I can hold up the cup and the milk and the cake. I can hold these books and the fish on a rake. I can hold the toy ship and a little toy man. And look, with my tail I can hold a red fan. I can fan with the fan as I hop on the ball. But that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. That is what the cat said. Then he fell on his head. He came down with a bump from up there on the ball, and Sally and we saw all the things fall. And our fish came down too. He fell into a pot. He said, Do I like this? Oh, no, I do not. This is not a good game, said our fish as he lit. No, I do not like it, not one little bit. Now look what you did, said the fish to the cat. Now look at this house, look at this, look at that. You sank our toy ship, sank it deep in the cake. You shook up our house, and you bent our new rake. You should not be here when our mother is not. You get out of this house, said the fish in the pot. But I like to be here. Oh, I like it a lot, said the cat in the hat to the fish in the pot. I will not go away. I do not wish to go. And so, said the cat in the hat, so, I will show you another good game that I know. And then he ran out, and then, fast as a fox, the cat in the hat came back in with a box. A big red wood box. It was shut with a hook. Now look at this trick, said the cat. Take a look. Then he got up on top with the tip of his hat. I call this game Fun in a Box, said the cat. In this box are 2 things I will show to you now. You will like these 2 things, said the cat with a bow. I will pick up the hook. You will see something new. 2 things. I call them Thing 1 and Thing 2. These things will not bite you. They want to have fun. Then out of the box came Thing 2 and Thing 1. And they ran to us fast. They said, How do you do? Would you like to shake hands with Thing 1 and Thing 2? And Sally and did not know what to do. So we had to shake hands with Thing 1 and Thing 2. We shook their 2 hands, but our fish said, No, no, those things should not be in the house. Make them go. Those things should not be in this house. Make them go. They should not be here when your mother is not. Put them out, said the fish in the pot. Have no fear, little fish, said the cat in the hat. These things are good things, and he gave them a pat. They are tame, oh so tame. They have come here to play. They will give you some fun on this wet, wet, wet day. Now, here is a game they like, said the cat. They like to fly kites, said the cat in the hat. No, not in the house, said the fish in the pot. They should not fly kites. They should not fly kites in a house. They should not. Oh, the things they will bump. Oh, the things they will hit. Oh, I do not like it. Not one little bit. Then Sally and I saw them run down the hall. We saw those two things bump their kites on the wall. Bump, thump, thump, bump, down the wall, in the hall. Thing 2 and thing 1, they ran up, they ran down. On the string of one kite, we saw Mother's new gown. Her gown with the dots that are pink, white, and red. Then we saw one kite bump on the head of her bed. Then those things ran about with big bumps, jumps, and kicks, and with hops and big thumps, and all kinds of bad tricks. And I said, I do not like the way that they play. If Mother could see this, oh, what would she say? Then our fish said, Look, look! Our fish shook with fear. Your mother is on her way home. Do you hear? Oh, what will she do to us? What will she say? Oh, she will not like it to find us this way. So do something fast, said the fish. Do you hear? I saw her. Your mother. Your mother is near. So as fast as you can, think of something to do. You will have to get rid of thing 1 and thing 2. So as fast as I could, I went after my net, and I said, with my net, I can get them, I bet. I bet with my net I can get those things yet. Then I let down my net. It came down with a plop, and I had them at last. Those two things had to stop. Then I said to the cat, Now you do as I say. You pack up those things and you take them away. Oh dear, said the cat. You did not like our game? Oh dear. What a shame, what a shame, what a shame. Then he shut up the things in the box with the hook, and the cat went away with a sad kind of look. That is good, said the fish. He has gone away. Yes, but your mother will come and she will find this big mess. And this mess is so big and so deep and so tall, we cannot pick it up. There is no way at all. And then, who was back in the house? Why, the cat. Have no fear of this mess, said the cat in the hat. I always pick up my playthings, and so I will show you another good trick that I know. Then we saw him pick up all the things that were down. He picked up the cake and the rake and the gown and the milk and the strings and the books and the dish and the fan and the cup and the ship and the fish, and he put them away. Then he said, That is that. And then he was gone with a tip of his hat. Then our mother came in and she said to us two, Did you have fun? Tell me, what did you do? Sally and I did not know what to say. Should we tell her the things that went on there that day? Should we tell her about it? Now, what should we do? Well, what will you do if your mother asked you? Mum took JJ to Granny's house. I'll go get Dad, Mum said. I won't be long. Gran is soft and warm and full of hugs and kisses. Kiss, kiss, hugs and cuddles. Granny was cooking. The dinner smelled lovely. Is dinner ready, Gran? Asked JJ. But Gran shook her head. Dinner's not ready yet, she said. Come, let's put out the dishes. Granny's cupboard is always full of colourful dishes. Clink, clank, clatter, clatter. But JJ was hungry. Is dinner ready now? He asked. Gran shook her head. Dinner's not ready yet, she said. Come, let's feed the fish. Granny's fish tank is full of all kinds of fish. Splish, splash, wiggle, wiggle. But JJ was hungry, so JJ asked again, Is dinner ready now, Gran? Gran shook her head. Dinner's not ready yet, she said. Come, let's. Then JJ saw the sweetie tin. Granny's sweetie tin was full up to the brim. Tip, tip, struggle, juggle. Gran said no, but seeing those sweets had made Jay even hungrier than before. So he asked again, Is dinner nearly ready, Gran? Gran shook her head. Dinner's not ready yet, she said. Come, let's look for the others. So they looked out of the window and they waited and waited. Tick-tock, snuggle cuddle. Then JJ saw a car come round the corner, then another and another, and the car stopped one behind the other. And out they all came, uncles and aunties, cousins and friends, mummy and daddy, all come for Sunday dinner at Granny's. Dinner must be ready now, Gran. JJ grinned, and Gran laughed. I think it is. All the family sat together and had a pleasant, joyful meal. Everyone laughed and talked to each other. Granny pulled up a stool, put up her feet, and sighed. One wash, one dry. On Sunday, JJ had dinner at Granny's house, and when it was time to go, he climbed on Granny's lap. He kissed her and she kissed him back. And then they hugged and hugged and hugged, and full of hugs, they hugged some more. Granny's house is always full of hugs and kisses, full of tasty dishes, full of all kinds of fishes, full to the brim with happy faces, full of love. That's Sunday dinner at Granny's house.